Hi everyone, welcome to the reception of our wedding. Obviously, we didn't make this when we became married, but now we are because you're at the reception of our wedding. So
that means we're married now.
That's right, we are. So thank you for joining us on this special day. And currently we are taking some photos with each other and family. So we wanted to have something kind of fun and interesting maybe for you guys to enjoy while we were doing that. So in September, we posted something on our Facebook pages and we asked you to ask us questions about us, about like us as a couple and us individually. So we're just gonna answer questions that you had for us. So you go first.
The first question is, where was your first date?
You wanna go first?
Our first date, we met in Jackson. Then we went to TGI Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an experience.
Yeah.
There was a magician waiter there.
And he has these like plastic sphere thing, like stress balls or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he has like,
red and green.
Yeah, he asked us if he was like, do you like peas? Mm-hmm. Was it?
Peas.
I was like, I mean, I guess, like
whatever.
I didn't order that, but okay. And he was like, you're going to see these 2 peas turn into 3, and like he did this magic stuff. I don't know. It was a great first date, I guess. Yeah,
so it was good.
What is the most romantic surprise Colin has pulled off in your relationship? That would be a you question, yes. Obviously.
Probably April or May. It was like the end of the school year, and I was very stressed out. And I'm walking to my door, and I noticed this plant, like a potted plant. It was an orchid and a succulent, and it had a card with it. And I was like, well, who is this from? I mean, obviously, I knew it was him. And then I look out my window, and there he is outside my window. That was pretty romantic. What is y'all's favorite ice cream flavor?
Wow. My favorite flavor, I really like chocolate chip cookie dough. Mm-hmm. And one time, somewhere, I had bubble gum, and it had like chunks of bubble gum in it. Like hard, like with the hard shell or whatever.
I don't like that.
It's kind of groovy, but yeah, so chocolate chip cookie dough.
Mine would just be straight up chocolate.
All right.
I like chocolate.
See, we're learning stuff about each other, and we're already married, and we don't even know this about each other. Okay. Yeah. What is your idea of a perfect date? I think it's a loaded question. I think my idea of a perfect date is you being the date.
Oh, wow.
But I don't...
just put that in there real quick.
But I like...
Just being together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we've had great dates driving around and jamming out to music or whatever. Right. Like, that's a great date.
Just being together. What is your perfect vacation spot? Ideally, I want to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I want to do like the native stuff.
Example.
Like, I don't want to be around all the tourists. I would rather just go...
As a tourist, you want to get away from the tourists?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Whatever.
All right. You know, it's hard to say a perfect vacation spot if you haven't been.
That's true.
Because
I might go to Hawaii and
not like it. Yeah, so... Yeah. I don't like the mountains. Like East Tennessee mountains. That is... a non-perfect vacation spot. I'm not a fan.
See, I like the mountains.
Not a fan. It's like the fair, except in a straight line with a road in the middle. Who said I love you first?
Do you remember?
I think I did.
You did.
Over the phone.
Yes. That I think we both knew and we both wanted to say it. I just remember, like, he was going to hug me goodbye or whatever, and... I just knew, and I wanted to tell him, but I didn't want to be the first one.
Okay. You know that yellow flashing light when you're leaving Jackson? So when I get there, like before her, and like when I would drive home from Jackson, one time I hit a deer really hard. Mm-hmm. And therefore, since we were kind of talking, I was like, I'm going to call her. So if I hit another deer, she can experience it too.
Yeah, thank you for
So
that.
when I got to the yellow light, when it changed from 55 to 65, I called her. And I think I was in I got to Bills or something like that. Or Alamo, or I think they're interchangeable. But anyways, somewhere around there, and I said it, and she was like, yeah, I feel the same way. So,
I know.
go ahead.
Who is the better cook? That would be me.
This is a sore subject. There's been we bought a house, and there have been 2 meals made at this house. I made the first, she made the second.
And I will say, I finished the first because you were playing a game.
Part of the first, yes. I will not argue that. And she finished the second because I was mowing the yard. I
did the whole second
Agreed.
meal.
Both of us are 0 for 1. It was not, come on.
It
was
wasn't
good.
perfect, but yeah.
No, mine could have been better. I'm a breakfast guy. I love breakfast food for dinner. So I had hash browns and
eggs and
cinnamon rolls, and it was decent.
Bacon.
And you had was that chicken Alfredo?
I made chicken Alfredo and green beans. I meant to have a bread, but didn't have bread.
So I had more options. Hers was probably more tasteful. So, but we both had flaws in the cooking. Both of us. I'm not just going to say you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I think I only have flaws because
this is where the sore subject comes in, because I do not agree with this.
He was out mowing our yard. I let him know that supper was ready and it was time to come inside and eat, or it would get cold.
Okay.
Well, he did not come in when I told him to.
I came in 3 minutes after that.
But then he started doing stuff with Sadie, our dog, and
approximately 2 minutes.
It got
so
cold.
5 minutes after she said it was ready.
I fixed our food while he was messing with her, and
it was not intensely hot. Okay. Okay. I just didn't really 100% do it. And the cinnamon rolls are not great. You had to put the cinnamon on and then the icing or whatever. Not my favorite. Who has a better sense of style?
I'll just go ahead and say he does.
What? I was going to say you. Okay. I think my problem is I don't care. But you do.
I do care.
I don't.
I want to look presentable.
I don't care.
Okay, well then me. I have the better sense of style.
Yeah, she has the better sense of style.
Who says I'm sorry first?
Her.
Me.
So we're driving home, and she had just got a new vehicle a few months before. And I get a text, and so I'm driving, and she goes, I'd rather you not text and drive. And I literally sat there for 30 seconds. I was like, hey, Rach. She was like, what? I was like, I'm really sorry. I said, I just played this situation in my mind. I just got this golf club for a lot of money. And if you were riding on a cart and just casually swinging it to the side of the golf cart, by the cart path, I would be very, very highly upset with you and ask you to put it down. Yes, you've worked hard to get what we're driving in, and I want to apologize for treating it so poorly. And when and then I stopped again, and I was like, what did I just say? I was like, okay, I've got to marry her, because I'm never going to do that with anybody else ever again. She's very much more acclimated to do that than I am. I'm sure all of you thought that I say sorry first constantly. Is there anywhere out of state that you guys eventually want to move and try out? If so, where? I guess it's a God thing. I mean, the carnal side of you is just let's go travel the U.S. or wherever and try somewhere new. But
I haven't thought about a state specifically.
No, I haven't either.
Where I would rather live.
I'd rather live a little more north if I went anywhere. Big city.
No offense to anybody, but I don't want to go north.
Okay.
I would not do well.
I just like it because the weather is more what I like. It's too hot here.
Not. See.
She loves it hot. I love it cold.
Yeah.
So.
How many children do you want?
Go ahead.
I want at least 3. maybe 4. I want 2 boys and a girl. So God, go ahead and get on that. Make that happen for me.
But you can't really make these claims before you've had the first.
I don't want just one.
I would agree with that. We're on the same page there. I don't want to be a Duggar family. I don't want to have to buy a church fan to go to Walmart. I
agree with that.
Okay. What has been the most awkward moment in your life? I probably should have read these before we did them.
Individually or together?
Let's do them individually. When I had dinner with your parents to ask them if I could marry you, it was so awkward.
Well,
it was the worst. I love the Barnes. I was like, you want to have dinner? Cracker Barrel. Our the parents, like that generation loves the Cracker Barrel.
I like Cracker Barrel.
Not Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
Cracker Barrel.
I like the Cracker Barrel.
So I asked for a table of 3, which is majority of the time if you ask for a table of 3, there's a little awkwardness somewhere. Okay, first off, I ordered a vegetable plate. If any of you know me, I'm so serious.
I
was so nervous. The food came. Your dad prayed for it. And I didn't pray for my food. I prayed for mental strength is what I prayed for. My food did not, because I was trying to bless myself. So as soon as the prayer was over, I guess the Holy Spirit just took over. And I was like, so can I marry your daughter? It was just like that. Like, your mom was just kind of like, and your dad smiled. And,
what?
Yeah.
Hold the phone.
He did.
I bet he's smiling right now watching this. Oh,
he's probably
not
taking pictures. That's why we're showing this. Your mom, was like, well, yes. And I was like, with all due respect, like, thank you for agreeing, but I really got to get an okay from this guy. And from then on, it was not awkward.
Just getting it out of the way.
From then on, it was not awkward.
He pulls up beside me,
Yep.
parks his car, and he looks over at me. And my first instinct was to do this. And I was like, why did I just do this? This guy's never going to like me.
I just pulled up and looked over. She's...
So...
Hey, do you do?
That was pretty awkward.
You were so
After
serious.
the fact, I was like, wait. Probably not my best moment.
That was classic. She had me hooked right there.
Right then, with those gun fingers. Okay.
Oh, where did you meet? Okay. So, we met at birth.
We did.
So, her birthday is December 8th, and mine's the 9th. Same year, we were born at the same hospital. So, the running joke is that we hung out.
We've known each other since birth. We were in the nursery together.
Little did I know
she cried together.
When I met her, she was about double my age.
So that's where we first
laughed,
met.
Cried.
Yes.
Hung out together.
And then our parents separated us from birth. So thanks to y'all.
Yep,
we could have been married 3 years ago.
Why 3?
I mean, we would have been 20.
That was such a random number.
Well, I didn't want to get married at 19.
I don't understand. Oh, but 20 was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast forward 22 years.
Correct.
No, 21. We were still 21 when we met.
Nope.
We were 22.
Take your kids to Newman Elementary, 3rd grade. She'd be happy to teach your children. I wasn't trying to, date or anything. I was literally like, we should meet or hang out. And she always came up with an excuse. All the time.
I'm good at that. After church, we met at Perkins.
I was there first.
The end of that night, I thought to myself, I remember thinking when I left, I was like, there's no way this guy's ever going to like me. I was like, he didn't shake my hand. He didn't hug me. He didn't give me a high five. Like, he hugged Haley. They said goodbye. I said bye.
And I said bye.
And he left. I
didn't want to do this.
But, anyways, do we have a song? Do we have a song?
I can't really think of...
Not one that we've just said...
Is our song.
This is our song. The song that I walked down the aisle to this afternoon, whatever. I Get to Love You. That's... When I heard that song for the first time, I was like, wow, that describes how I feel about him.
We don't have a Taylor Swift, our song,
What is one thing the other does that annoys you?
The Barnes have this language that's
Oh.
not English. All her family knows
My
that.
family
I do
knows,
not
so
like
if
it.
you ask them what in the world is he talking about, they will tell you.
Go ahead and say a few words. Like that. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll give examples. I'll say words and she'll say it in Barnesy language. Good morning.
Good morning.
See, that makes my ears bleed a little bit.
I mean, you're just so perfect.
Don't act like, no, don't play this. I have
You
more.
bite your nails, and that drives me insane.
I've done that since I was like a baby, though.
Kills me, though.
There's gonna be something else. I mean, I have more things that annoy myself about
You-
me than that.
You say, like, if I ask you your opinion, you're very quick to say, I don't care. And you really don't care. And that drives me crazy. Do I look good today?
Yep,
Do you like my dress?
sure.
See? Perfect example.
What?
Sure. Yeah, you look fine.
You do. I didn't say you look fine. You said, do I look good today?
Sure.
I said,
Sure.
you said, do I like my dress? And I said, sure to that.
Anyways.
All you married men out there, you know I'm winning by saying I don't care. Like, looks
No,
great.
you're not.
Yes, I am. Winning every time.
Okay. Well, anyways.
So, Mama Joy asked me a question as well, and it was in a private message and not on the comments. And her question was, my granddad, who I never met, my dad's dad, his name was Frank Aaron. My dad's name is Glenn Aaron, and my dad was the first son. I'm the first son, and my name's Collin Aaron. Will we continue that tradition? And to be honest with you, from the beginning, I haven't said I love you yet, but if we ever have kids, the first son's name is going to be Aaron. So that's something that I don't guess we've really ever...
It's just been...
Yeah, the family's...
I've been fine with it.
Is that it?
That's all.
That's it. Well, we should be...
We should be coming
finishing
in.
up with these photos now. So now we're going to... I don't know whether... no, I'm super happy about this. So my cousin and her husband have agreed to help us out, and let's just get this reception started the right way. So at this time, we're going to pass it over to Whit Smith and Rebecca Smith, my two cousins. So thank you guys for watching and putting up with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today at our wedding.
Being a part of our special day.
Any pictures you post or anything like that, don't forget to put hashtag street legal, because now we are street legal. And we're so excited to be seeing you all soon. So thank you.
Love you all.